I'll do what I promised. I'll show you everything I have when I started training first. So I started 2016. Prior to that, I worked as a lorry driver, like long distance, and I messed with my body. I became so unhealthy, guys, you wouldn't believe. I used to sit in a seat for weeks and weeks and weeks and months. One time I did like 14 months no holiday. So 14 months sitting at the wheel, driving from, let's say, Dublin to Malaga in Spain. It was like 5 or 6 days of driving in total. Imagine, this job is very, very unhealthy, very unhealthy. But anyway, so last year I was doing this job, right? I did it for 5 years. Last year of driving, I was already interested in bodybuilding. So I bought some dumbbells with 20 kilo set, right? And I used to train in a truck when I had time between driving, right? It's probably half year of lifting, and I already had to show something like this. For a lot of you, it might be funny, but don't forget, I'm 6'5", and to have these bumps on my arms was already quite an achievement while driving in a truck, guys. And then I settled in Birmingham in UK. I found a gym, it was Fitness First, and I went to that gym for 10 months. I remember it clearly, like it was yesterday. All I did was legs and back, because I had very bad legs. There's no walking, sitting on your ass all day, right? For months and years. And then my back, because you always sit and bounce, so your back is fucked. Your legs and back, you feel like disabled. When I finished that job, I was like disabled. It's the best thing in my life I did. I went to the gym and I started training my legs. So legs, back, every other day, legs, back, and I did that for 10 months straight. I'm not saying you should be doing that. All I'm saying here, what I did, right? Right and wrong, I didn't know, but that's what I did. And that's what got me where I am now. So my workouts would look like this. So I go to the gym, jump on a step mill, and that was this imitation of stairs. It's not Stairmaster, but some cheaper option, right? But you have your feet going up and down, yeah? And you can adjust the speed and everything. So in the beginning, I used to do 45 minutes of that. Then I would do leg workout for 1 hour. And after leg workout, I would do another 45 to 30 minutes of the same cardio machine every day, guys. I'm not joking, I'm not lying, I'm not overstating. Oh shit, look at that. It's crocodiles walking on a tree. What up, buddy? Currently I'm in Thailand, so I see this shit every day. There's another one, look. But anyway, 30 days straight, no rest days. Can you imagine? No fucking rest days. Just legs, back, and 1.5 hour cardio split in 2. Every day, guys. Every fucking day for 10 months. For 10 months. This is crazy. Okay, so for the legs, I would do squats, leg press, extensions, and curls. That's it. So squats, extensions, curls, leg press. 4 exercises, right? And I would do a ton of reps, unimaginable amount of reps, guys. It's just crazy. I didn't know what I was doing. I went on YouTube, I typed leg workout, and I picked the exercises that other people are doing. That's it. There weren't too many fitness influencers back in the day, yeah? Only a few of them, especially when it comes to gear and supplements and stuff. So I had to rely on myself, mostly, how I feel and everything. So there were months I would skip only 1 day. Can you imagine? So let's say 1 month has 31 days, right? So I would train 30 days straight and I would take 1 day off. And I did that 2 or 3 times. So out of 10 months of training, I only took only few days off. Every workout, I would smell this ammonia. And I didn't know what it was, but only after a few years, I read somewhere that it was like your body breaking down muscle for energy. Because my workouts used to last so long, I was under eating. And my diet was shit. I was like copying everything other people do. I would never eat the same food again, ever again, if I knew. I already have a few pictures I can show you, guys. January, of course, these are taken on the cardio machine. I was skinny AF. Like, I didn't have anything. Look at me. Another picture from February. Yep. So this after probably half year of training in total, right? Half year. August, another picture. Oh, you can see something on my legs already, right? Probably not far from 1 year of training. I was happy and proud. And December, that's when I did like my biggest photo shoot. In total, 1.5 years of training. Yeah, December. Back in the day, I thought I was big AF. And actually people reaction and everything motivated me to continue. In this picture, I probably was 98 kilograms and pretty lean for a natty. Of course, nothing like at the moment, right? But still, 1.5 years of training for a tall person with no knowledge whatsoever about nutrition or about training or anything. Back then, I didn't even know how many calories I have to eat. I only knew protein, probably. Like every meal was like 150 grams of chicken breast and probably 200 grams of rice or buckwheat and some broccoli. And I ate that every day, every single meal for 1 year. Of course, I would buy some bread or some pasta sometimes, but that was my bread and butter. The chicken and rice, stupid. Don't do that, my mistake. So I had this ISO bag, and I had like 5 or 6 containers of pre-prepared food from yesterday, right? And I used to take that bag with me everywhere I go, wherever I go. Like even work parties, if we went for a hike for 2 days, I would take food for 2 days. Imagine, like I was crazy. Like I looked at it very seriously, like really serious. I didn't have much else to do, you know, just training. Okay, so this was December 2016. Now we go to 2017, and I find lots of pictures in 2017. When I had 1 year of training, I started researching about gear. I don't know why, how, but it took me about 10 months to read everything possible about gear and how it works, what to expect, side effects, and why should you not, and everything. There only were like couple influencers who were talking about it back then. I think one of them was Dylan Janelli. So to me, he looked very awesome because he was ripped AF. I outgrew him like crazy. Learned valuable information, and this actually helped me to start my own research, because when you look at something, like if you want to find out something, you look for sources and you look and you go deep in the rabbit hole. If you really want to learn, you go very deep, and that's how you research everything and you learn. So I was researching for 10 months while still training Natty, and then I went to this very hardcore gym in Birmingham. We had everything there, old machines. It was like 20 years old, 20 or 15 years old gyms. Imagine, all the equipment old, and it was built in a warehouse. No heating, no air conditioning. In the summertime, it's hot as fuck, and in winter, it's just cold as fuck. People were training with gloves on. And 2017, when I was partying as hell, I was visiting Liverpool, I went to Birmingham, London, Manchester. I partied, but I never drank alcohol. All I did was just XTC, right? Copious amounts of XTC, crazy. And by the end of January 2017, I started my cycle. What I did was I took 500 megs of Test E for 12 weeks. The funny thing was, in UK, you could buy that stuff everywhere. Like literally, go in the gym and buy it back then. So I went to this biggest guy in the gym and asked him. He tried to sell me everything. Like, yeah, he tried to put me on D-ball, DECA test, and something else. I was, whoa, dude, take it easy. I think I was already smarter than the idiot. But anyway, I bought some tests from him. It was testanetide and exemestane or anastrozole, I don't remember. That was my first cycle, yeah? And I'll show you how I looked after 10 weeks in my first cycle. Yeah, baby. Well, again, it doesn't look like much, but already you can see some back, shoulders, quads. Actually, it's okay. I think I put on 10 kilo. No symmetry, I was blind AF. But that's quite a bit of muscle on a tall guy. While I was training, I was researching. I never stopped researching. So once you get in training, start researching, taking gear, you will never stop. If you have brain, of course. If you don't have brain, you don't care. Inject whatever you want and listen to what your coach says, and just ignore all the signals that your body's telling you. Oh, and 2017 was the year I discovered Tony Huge on YouTube. He had this channel and he was promoting DNP as a fat burner. And I actually did it. I actually tried a gram. Jesus Christ. Stay off that shit, guys. This shit is unnecessary. What I can tell from using it, you have no energy, you feel like shit, you feel like dying all the time. Counterproductive because you can't do anything. And you're hungry because you're stressed, you're tired. Ghrelin, the hormone goes up, so you eat more, yeah? When you're tired and you don't train, if you're burning lots of calories and you're not training, you're angry, you're anxious. What you do, you go eat. Especially when you know you won't gonna put any fat on you because everything will go, because everything you eat will turn into heat. You even eat more. So I used to go to McDonald's like an idiot, order 3 double cheeseburgers, large fries, full fat Coke, maybe a couple ice cream and some muffins maybe, and I would never get fat on it. I felt like I'm dying, so I would never recommend that shit. Stay off that bullshit, guys. Side effects, I didn't have any. From first cycle, I didn't have any side effects, guys. I had something to show. It's 2017, June, look at me. That's when I started my second cycle, and I will stop here. I think I'm very lucky when it comes to genetics, when it comes to all the supplements and stuff, because I react very, very good to everything, literally everything. I started taking tests, and the very next day I felt differently. I felt really good. My doctor said I had normal levels, and he never told me the number, because in UK, when you go to your GP and ask for blood tests, they won't give you. They'll start asking you stupid questions, why you need one. I said that my libido is gone, we're planning a family, I want to see if my testosterone is okay. And the dude tried to divert me to counseling, some psychology, because he said it's in my head. I said I want to use my taxes for my health. So he did my blood test, but he never told me the actual number, motherfucker. But yeah, I felt much better next day. Yeah. So side effects, I didn't get any. Of course, I was taking anastrozole or exanastane, like I read in a forum somewhere. It was half tablet twice a week, I think, which is I wouldn't do it now if I knew everything that I know now. Yeah, and I put some 10 kilos, and I did my post-cycle therapy, and I fucked it up because I did it wrongly, because I still had my testosterone in my system. You have to actually wait 5 weeks or so for test enanthate to completely leave your body, and only then you start HCG and stuff. I have all the protocols now that are correct, but back then I didn't know. So my post-cycle therapy was shit. I felt really bad, especially after 2 months, I think. Second month was so bad, and no testosterone, just I shrank. Yeah, and I went for another. But that's in another video, guys, okay?